Hello YouTube, this is Pratik here. You're watching Tech Trats. So previously I did an unboxing of the newly launched Redmi Note 5 on the channel. If you haven't watched that, the link will be somewhere over here. I did it in a different way, so I would appreciate if you watch it. So coming back to the point, I had the phone for only 3 to 4 days, so I thought it would not be a good idea to do a full review of the phone by only spending 3 or 4 days with it. So hence I dropped the idea. But we are here because with the brief time I had with the phone, it really convinced me about few things. So here are 4 reasons which you should know and which you should really consider before buying Redmi Note 4. And these 4 things in itself will really sum up the entire phone. So the best thing about this phone is Snapdragon 625. It's the processor, and at this price point, it's really good. So Snapdragon 625 has been the go-to chip for Xiaomi, and they have been using it in most of their phones. It's a wonderful mid-range processor. So the point is, you really need to ask yourself, what do you do most of the time on your phone? You are basically using WhatsApp, Instagram, by the way, follow me on Instagram, or other social media applications. The thing is, you're not using your phone most of the time at its full capacity. So the thing is, the Snapdragon 625 is very good at day-to-day activities. So don't get me wrong, you can do gaming. It handles low-end graphics or normal games very smoothly. It's fluid. You won't experience any lag on it. All in all, Snapdragon 625 at this price range is a steal. And what impresses me is how does Xiaomi manage to do it all at this price point? So ask for yourself, what kind of phone do you really need? A high performing phone with an average battery life, or an average performing phone with awesome battery life? In any scenario, I would pick the latter one. The point is, it is important to last longer than just end it up in 2 minutes. And that's what she said. So with my kind of usage, which includes watching videos a lot, editing photos, Instagram, WhatsApp, I don't game that much. So the phone was able to last a day with almost 40% of the charge still left. So it would easily last you a day, and on a normal day-to-day usage, you can last up to 1.5 days with a single full charge. Plus, it does support fast charging. Sadly, you don't get it in the box. You don't get a fast charger in the box. So what you can do is you have to spend an extra bit and buy a fast charger online, or if you already have a fast charger at your home, you can just go with that one. Thumbs up that they didn't disable fast charging. So you might be observing nowadays there is a new trend with the newly launched mobile phones. The displays are getting taller and the bezels are getting smaller. So bezels are actually the area which surrounds the display. So this new cool looking displays are actually awesome. The first thing I noticed about the phone when I removed it out of the box was the display. Trust me, this is the first thing even you will notice when you turn on the phone. So about the display, it's really good at this price point. The colors are good, there is enough amount of saturation, and even the sharpness is good. So all in all, I feel the selling point of the phone is the display. So there's one more thing which I have noticed about the display which I would like to mention. It does not have those weird black bars around the display. I have an Honor Lite with me, and if you look closely, you can see those black bars around the display. I've seen other videos, and it's also present in Redmi Note 5 Pro, and it's a good thing that it's not there on Redmi Note 5. So coming to the pricing, and I guess all Indians consider this as a very important factor, and I've included this as well in the 4 points. So the 3x32GB variant comes at 9,999 rupees, and the 4x64GB variant comes at 11,999 rupees. Trust me, only for this reason I would have bought the phone, because 4GB RAM and 64GB storage at 12,000 rupees is any day a steal. It's like a discount. So these are the 4 things which really impressed me in the phone. Some of them are my practical experiences and some of them are very theoretical. So it's not like everything is good about this phone. There are some downsides to it also. Personally, I didn't like the camera and it's never been good on the Xiaomi phones. Secondly, the flash sale. It's pretty bizarre. Like the phones run out of stock in like 20-30 seconds, and you have to like struggle for months to get a single phone. I don't know what's the deal with Xiaomi. Is it to build hype or something? Because as far as I know, within the mid-range smartphones, they are the leading seller. So manufacturing millions of smartphones shouldn't be a big deal to them. Another thing is MIUI. Yes, the software is still cluttered. You have bloatware, which makes the phone seem little bit sluggish. And it was good that it had stock Android in MI-A1. Another thing is you don't get portrait mode, whereas at the same price point you can get it in MI-A1. So it's not like it's all fairy tales with this phone. There are some downsides, but if you consider the price and everything, it's a good phone. But I would still insist you, if you can spend that extra bit, you can go for the Redmi Note 5 Pro. And if you already have a Redmi Note 4, just skip this one, wait for the 6th variant. So this brings us to the end of the video.